Hey everyone, how's it going there? Gonna be doing a quick deck profile for my Pendulum Magicians. I'm gonna show you the two different ways that I play it because I play a particular build and I sometimes when I feel like it I swap out between the Mythical Beasts and some cards in there, so I just put in like a 5-card Mythical Beast package. So I will point those out at the end of this. I'll take out the cards that I swapped for them. So yeah, without further ado, I'll get right into this. So for our special summon engines, we run our triple astrograph with the Stargazer, triple chronograph, of course, with the Time Gazer, and then we got our Supreme King package here, the 2 Dark Worm and 1 Gate 0. Just because we're kind of tapped for space, so I don't run the 3 and 2, I don't run the 2 and 2. I don't plan on wasting an astrograph search on a Gate 0 throughout. I like it either as a low scale or just for something to pop for free to search something else. Then of course 3 Curtain Raiser, and that's it for the monsters that we use special summon. So in this build I run, what do I run? 12 ways of special summoning. So that way, you know, there's a good chance of opening up something in your hand to be able to go into Electromite without Pendulum summoning. Alright, so onto the Magicians, we run 3 Purple Poison, 3 Harmonizing, 3 Wisdom Eye, 3 Black Fang, and 2 Oath. These are all pretty crucial to the deck, really. I mean, Oath Dragon, you don't really need more than 2. Some people run 3, some people run 1, but I do think that 2 is just the right number for him. Because you don't really want to necessarily open with him, but you do want to get him off of a Wisdom Eye. And of course there's just not the space to run 3. Purple Poison, good for going second. It's not really a combo card, but it's something that you need to run 3 of. It's not by choice, I guess. It's just something that you have to do. In order to, in case they floodgate you somehow, he's a good way to get through to break some pieces of a board in order for you to progress with your plays. Harmonizing, of course, facilitates a lot of plays. Wisdom Eye just becomes any scale that you want him to be, so long as there's another magician in a scale, which is easy enough to do. And Black Fang is like MVP of the deck, in my opinion. Just being able to, like, there's so many times where without Black Fang, you wouldn't be able to get out your second Starving Venom to go into a Hope Harbinger, and Black Fang just helps that out by reviving Astrograph from the graveyard when you're cleaning up your scales at the end with your first Starving Venom. You just pop this, revive an Astrograph, and then add an Astrograph from your extra deck to your hand or something, or the chronograph, and then that'll special summon out. Then you make another Dark Worm, clean up your other scales, and it's just really, really good overall. So that's it for the Magicians. Now I run a pretty hefty hand trap lineup. I run 3 Ash and 3 Ghost Ogre. And the reason for that is, like, we're not always going to go first, and even if we do, we just need 4 cards to combo with. So with the hand traps, as long as we open one in 4 ways to get into our board of negates, you know, this is just an additional form of disruption in the hand that can help us just protect our board. But obviously going second is where it's more important, where you really want to see them in your opening 5 going second if you lose the die roll or what have you. And they're just easy side outs, like in the mirror match, you know, you can side out Ash Blossom for Ghost Reaper, or just another means of breaking a Pendulum board like Lava Golem or Spear Mode. And of course Ghost Ogre is just really, really good in the meta right now as well, hitting things like Diagram, certain field spells, and mainly Electromite in the mirror match, of course. So onto the spells, there's our 2 Shrine and 1 Foolish. That's just for getting our Dark Worm to grave to special summon itself and search our Gate 0. So we run, 3 ways to special summon him out. And then, of course, we got our 3 Astrograph, our 3 Chrono, and our 3 Curtain Raisers. So, yeah, total of 12. And last of the spells, 3 Allure of Darkness. I run 3 of it because I am running the Curtain Raiser. So we have it's just additional ways to draw into the pieces that we need. And sometimes I don't mind if I'm going first, banishing like a Purple Poison in my hand or something, There's just a lot. Or if I happen to draw into like Stargazer or Time Gazer and I don't really need to special summon it out of my hand, then that's just another good way to fix your hand up a bit. So let's go on to what I run for my Mythical Beast package. I run the same build. It's not necessarily the greatest with Mythical Beasts in it. I just do enjoy them. But pretty much I would swap out that, a Shrine, and the 3 Curtain Raisers is what I kind of flippy flop with them for, you know. And the Mythical Beasts definitely have their place in the deck, and I've been a big fan of them this whole time, but just as I've been testing and playing it more and more, I've been finding that it's just not as useful for me, so I do kind of just hop back and forth to see which one I like more. But yeah, basically, this is your Searcher, so it searches out your Jackal King to special summon. It's it from the extra deck, but also I don't mind having the Basilisk in there as well. If you happen to open up both of these, or you open up this but you don't really need the special summon, then you can just grab the Basilisk out and get a free draw. You just shuffle back a Spellcaster Pendulum monster from your extra deck with this guy and destroy itself in scale, and then you get to draw one. So not too bad. So I guess we'll go on to the extra deck next. Starting off with our links, we got our 2 Electromite, our 1 Zephyr Metaltron, a Proxy Dragon, and a Borreload. Onto the Synchros, just an Ignister, an Omega, and a Clearwing. Of course, the Ignister is a good form of removal, and you pop a scale with it. Omega, of course, to rip a card out of their hand, and Supreme King Clearwing, this just Regeki on legs. So onto the XCs, got 1 Baguska for rank 4. That can kind of just be any rank 4 that you feel is necessary. I still do really like Baguska. We got the Hope Harbinger, number 38, that just negates a spell, or spell card or effect, I should say, and it adds it to it as a material. Then you got your Naruto, just negates a spell or trap card, and the Absolute Dragon, which helps us go into our Vortex, which we play, and then just the 2 Supreme King Starving Venoms for the fusions. You know, this is what we use at the end of our combo to clean up our scales, and then overlay into a Hope Harbinger because it's level 8, or rank 8, sorry. Now onto the side deck. I run 3 Lava Golem, good going second in the mirror match. I'll generally side out Ashes and maybe like a draw card for the Lava Golem, and 2 Ghost Reaper when I'm going second. Just 2 because I definitely don't want to see multiples of it, and I'm already running the Lava Golem just to break through their board. And now into the traps for it. If we're going first, against Pendulum's Dimensional Barrier, and also something I do like Mind Crush quite a bit. Mind Crush is just easy side in for a lot of matchups if you're going first. I don't know, you can call evenly matched with it, even though you're already going to be able to negate an evenly match with your Naruto. This is just something else that you have additional protection. And last of the traps there, we run 2 Mask of Restrict for the Draco matchup, and Twin Twisters, just 3 of those. Twin Twister is really handy in this format, actually. There's a lot of things that you can hit with it, seeing as Dracos are coming back. If you're going second against them, you pop whatever back row they have, and then that kind of forces out their masterpiece right away, and then you can just take care of that. So yeah, that's it for my Pendulum Magician profile. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if there's anything I can do to make the deck better. There's definitely, the nice thing about the deck is that there's so many different ways to build it right now, and it doesn't seem like there's much of a wrong way. I mean, I've been trying out all the different builds, like from the Utopic Zexal build to the to that ARG Barry Steven combo based build, no hand traps, no nothing, and they're all really neat builds. Just for me right now, this is definitely the one that I prefer the most. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.